Hello, dear friends. I'm more than happy to see you, but let's wait maybe a couple of minutes and we will start. Hello, dear friends. Thank you for joining our culture program. I think we should start maybe now and then after friends will join us later. So I suggest you to switch on your camera because it's more interesting and I think it's more convenient to do Martinchka's dose when you switch on camera. Oh, thank you very much. Hello. So, but before we start, I suggest you to tell something words about Russian dolls and why we decide to do it. So now I hope you will see my screen. Yes. So uh, why I maybe you will have question why it looks in this dress. I would like to show you the whole dress. Please look. Hello. Now I'm wearing the typical dress of women in Russia. You can see belt, you can see head, and this is a typical dress for Russian women, which wore from the beginning of Russia until maybe 80th or 17th century. And if we talk, for example, about countryside, it may be 19th century too. What you see now in these photos, you can see the real photo of school's museum because when I were at school, I was in ethnography museum like a guide, and my classmates also joined in this activity. We were a guide and taught about Russian life, for example, from mid 19th century until maybe middle part of the 20th century. And you can see the picture of museum in my school. So here you can see the typical Russian house and the equipment which our ancient use. And this exposition also from the museum and this place where our ancients prepare food. This the second room of museum. Here located the Soviet period of time, and you can see the how looks the flat of Soviet people. For example, now if you come to the countryside of Russia, you can find all of these objects My grandmother's has these plates, for example. You can see it here, or this shelter. It's the same. It's like a tradition. But today we will talk about dolls, which our ancients made maybe 300 years ago or 400 years ago. It's like this one. So previously, I would like to tell that we have three groups of dolls. First of all is amulet, ritual, and game. Let's talk about each groups. Amulet dolls served as a talisman. They were given on the road, put in a certain place to protect a person. For example, if you have something that you have bad actions or some others, you can take the amulet doll, put to yourself, don't show anyone, and the dolls will help you. Ritual dolls were used for certain events, for example, weddings, birthday party, or others. And the games were intended for the children's entertainments. Today we are going to make ritual dolls, Martinichki. Martinichki, I will show you now, like this one. Martinichki made for ceremony when our ancients celebrated ends of winter and became spring. And this is one of simplest doll. And this event when dedicated the change of seasons. And when season changes, at the last day of the winter, our ancients do this martinichki, put, for example, like this one, or maybe make like a present. Please look, that means that the martinichki should be together. The white means winter and the red means spring. And they together in one dose use for our activities and for special event. And now you can see the meaning of the Martinichki dolls and how to spell it in English or in Russian too. So I think, hello, newcomers. Thank you for joining us, our program. We can start to make Martinichka dolls. And I would like to, first of all, ask you, have you ever prepared this equipment, or we will do it together? Have you ever prepared this one? Leonardo, Afina, Lada, Anastasia.
Yes, but I don't found a red one.
Okay, but let's imagine that you make spring from this color, but you have winter. It's so cool.
Yeah.
We have schools in summer, and one of participants use color of orange and black, and it's also very interesting. So, Afiana, are you with us? Could you please switch on camera and also join our?
Yeah, sure. But I don't have that paper with the called red
But
and white. So
do you have the treats with you?
yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
you can do treats. You can take treats and do with. And do you have the piece of paper?
Okay, I will search for it first.
Okay, I suggest you to open in WhatsApp our guide, make this one, and then join us. So, others friends who have already done it, I suggest to start, and I will send the whole picture of our activities in WhatsApp, no, for your convenience. Now we should take off, as you see, take off the smallest one, and then as you remember, I ask you prepare such little treats. Do you remember others 5 treats? And now we will do the head of our Martinichka dolls. Why? How? We use this. We take the smallest one, step near 1 centimeters, like this one, and fixed. Make knots, like this one. I will send you picture in WhatsApp. Please.
But which one we need to take it? The biggest one or the smallest?
Smallest one.
Okay.
The smallest one, and make notes. I will send photo in WhatsApp. I think it will help you to do it faster. Now we make hands of our Martinichka's dolls. And I would like to tell you that please make 3 times knots, because our ancients think or thoughts that 3, 5, 7, 9 it's magic number, and they sometimes use this. For example, in Martinichka they use 3 time knots. If you saw on my belt, also 3 time knots. It's like for happiness. So I make, and other streets which are useless I also take with me. And now it's look like this one. If you have questions, feel free to ask, or you can show and maybe send in WhatsApp as you wish. Anastasia, good. Vlada, Leonardo. Great. Now I think you understand what should we do next. The second hand, please. Again, step 1 centimeters, make knots here, and do the second hand of our dolls.
But I have a question. For
Yes.
example, here we need to put it all or like
We
this.
will cut it later. Thank you for your question. We will cut it later. Because
as I understand, we just need to make a note, and that's all.
yes, only notes, and that's all. Because later when we do, I will show you now, when we finish our martinichkas, we will use scissors and cut and make the fingers, make the dress, but later. Again, photo. How looks our martinichkas. By the way, how are you today? We can do and speak. How are you today? About weather, about whatever you want. You can ask about Samara University, about Russia food, Martinichkas, whatever you like. Okay.
What about Samara weather?
Samara weather today it's not so cold because near -5 degrees. For example,
It's good.
yes, if we compare yesterday, it's -50. If we
Oh.
think about Monday, it's -25. Oh, Leonardo, cool. Cool. But you can later cut, but as you wish, you can stay here. Yes, in this way, because you could make like this one, only one, and then cut. Anastasia, could you please show again? Perfect. Adriana, you also can switch on camera and only talk with us. It's also be fun.
So we need to prepare squeezes, yeah?
Yes, but later. I'll wait a little bit. Now I suggest to make body, and then we will make. So now I take off the biggest one, and we will do body, and then after body, join with our hands, we will cut it. So, are you ready? Now you should put it horizontally. Again, take one of these our treats and find the middle. Why we do it? Because it helps us to connect martinichkas together. So I find the middle and then again make a treats. I will post photo to you. What about your mood today? How was your Friday today? Are you happy? Are you tired? Are you walking?
I'm tired.
Tired? What are you doing?
I was checking homework of my students all the night.
Oh. How many
Yeah,
students?
I had 42 students of university.
Oh. And how long did you
It
take?
takes from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Oh, I hope your students will get only good mark or excellent.
No,
Why?
because they don't do it very well, the homeworks. We was talking about the coronavirus and the situation in the USA. and they didn't put attention. So it's very funny because I have students that have 40 years old, like the double as me, but it's part of the work, so it's good actually.
Oh, great. But I think it's so hard to have so many classes. Or classes homework, sorry. I
I'm
agree.
sorry, I was a little bit lost. What should I do after making the arms?
You should take the biggest one. I will show on the right side. Take the
Yeah.
biggest one,
This one?
yes. And
Is
then
the like this?
find the middle. And then use treats and fix it. Fix it in the middle because we will make connection like this one. We will make
Thanks a
connection.
lot.
Other smart-сничкас.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. What about weather in your place where you are now?
Me?
You and Anastasia and Fiona, I hope that you also with us. Hello, hello. Yes.
Hi, hi.
How are you? What about your weather?
Oh, today is like 35 or 34 degrees, so it's kind of hot here.
Oh, and what are you doing in this hot weather? Sitting at home with the conditioner or go outside?
No, so we didn't go outside because the COVID still increased here. So yeah, I at home in the whole day and doing summer school like this, join some webinars, and of course the school task.
You have today the home but working day. So if you're ready, you can say Masha, next. Now? If you
No,
want.
no. I'm lost a little, but
Oh, it's
I'm
okay.
doing,
You have enough
I'm
time
doing,
before
yeah,
your classes.
yeah. I forget to do the other turn here.
Mm.
I was checking the photos.
I would like to tell that we have three schools, and the two of schools, so they have classes from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. And one school's traditional law, where Leonardo have classes from 7 p.m. And they have culture program in the middle of this school. And now you are ready for adventures, and Anastasia and Afiana, they are a little bit full of knowledge after classes. But thank you for joining. I happy then you're here. Maybe some of our other participants will join in YouTube later.
Maybe it's because the time zones now.
Yes. So I think we can start next point, and we will do now. We will make a head of our Martinichkas. We again take our free treats, step maybe 1 or 2 centimeters, and make head of our Martinichka. I will show you like this one. Please again fix it. I suggest to make fix hard. Why? Because for if you make hard fix, it will be better, and it will help you more longer to have Martinichka. Because if you make not so tight knits, it's later maybe feel free, and you will have not Martinichkas, but some kind of treats. And
Like this.
yes, like this one. And now you not need to cut something. We will do it later. I will. So maybe we should choose topic and discuss together. Or what do you want?
How do you spend your leisure time, guys? Actually, maybe you are knitting or something like that, or no?
I prefer meeting friends and also sitting at home to watch something to complete. And my leisure time also in university sometimes.
I got a son. He is 4 years old, so all my leisure time is with family.
Oh, how old is your son now?
Yeah, he's 4 years old.
Oh, great. So active. Years old. And what's his favorite cartoon? Children cartoon.
Cartoon. He likes some I don't know, Disney, some Disney. Yeah.
Here in Mexico, we like to go to the nightclubs, to restaurants, but now everything is closed.
Yeah.
We are in
Coronavirus.
quarantine. Yeah.
So now we should take our head, divide it again into two parts, our body, and put our head inside.
Mm.
Now it will looks like this one. And again, send photo. It looks like this one. And we again take treats and fix it. Yes, in Samara we also at the beginning of the quarantine we have some clothes place, but now we have that place should open for 50% of visitors. This one.
And there is any news when they will open the borders?
I don't hear this news. What about you?
Everybody talking about the third wave of the coronavirus.
Yes, yes. And a lot of people prepare to go to take a vaccine, special medical from this coronavirus. So, dear friends, I prefer to send you again our photo. If you don't hear me or maybe have some problem, you can say, Masha, could you please speak louder? Could you please send photo or others? Please feel free. So, do you have questions? Hey, friends. Great. I hope you find the picture in WhatsApp. Okay. Let's talk about maybe Russian town or Russian movies, or maybe, I don't know, about not Russian, about.
How do you do that, the thing in the photo?
Mhm. You should divide it into two parts body and then put
Uh-huh.
it.
Like this?
Yes, and again use the treats to fix it.
Okay. I see.
In the previous school, our participants suggest to use these Martinchka's dolls for cats. They suggest to do like this.
It was New Year tree as well.
Yes, and from Malaysia, if I'm not mistaken, one smart girl, she unfortunately couldn't find the treats. She used a special. I tried to find how it's in English because I forgot a little bit.
Special plant? Or what?
No. From map for washing. To take map from washing the floor, cut it, and use like a treats. It was so funny because her Martinichka was fat and a little bit crazy, but she said, "Okay, I hope my mom don't be so angry me because I cut the whole map from washing the floor." And
I have a question to Leonardo. Leonardo, why did you put on your jacket? Is it cold now at home?
Yeah, we are now -2 degrees. Well, it's because my city in winter is very cold. We have snow in Mexico too, as in Russia. But the problem here in Mexico in the houses is that we don't have calefacción, warm houses, and also air conditioner because almost all the year is like 19 degrees, 20 degrees. but in summer it's almost 35, 34, and now it's -2 degrees. And well, it's freezing, a little freezing for me, no? So that's the reason that I'm wearing a jacket.
We are waiting
Yeah,
for.
thanks. And where are you from? Mexico City or no?
No, I'm from Puebla City. Puebla City is near from Mexico City, like 2 hours. It's the fourth biggest city in my country. And it's a big city, actually. It's like the size from Samara and Kazan together.
Oh,
Oh, great.
yes. And we are waiting
Thanks.
for Mexico.
Welcome.
No chat. Do you have snow now or not on the -2?
Yeah, there is no heat here. It's crazy.
But maybe fun. It's like a game, but not game in your life to be warmer.
Yeah, actually, I like
Like
freezing weather too. Well, I prefer freezing weather
Why?
than hot weather because I breathe better.
Ah,
Yeah, because I have asthma and some allergies. So I like it. Actually, when I went into Russia, when I was -15 degrees, I was the most happiest in the world, I think.
and which city you visit?
I went to Kazan, St. Petersburg, and Moscow.
Wow. It was World
Yeah.
Cup or others? Sorry, World Cup was in summer. I sometimes not understand. When do you?
Actually, I like it too much. That's the reason that I want to study a master there in Russia.
what university?
I'm going to try to apply to Moscow State University.
Oh, great.
Yeah, to
I mean,
a
master program, yeah?
yeah, in international relations and security.
Mm. So not sustainability.
Yeah, or maybe other one
So it will be taught in English or Russian?
in English. But I don't know because the corona.
Yeah,
Maybe
unfortunately.
they have online
Yeah,
classes. No,
sorry.
maybe they have online learning in this program, or it's not interesting for you to study online and then.
No, because for example, I work as a teacher and it's very hard to explain to the students online. There is some activities that we need to be present. It's our naturality, to interact with other people. We cannot be ever in a computer.
Yes.
It's hard. And if you are going to pay for a university in other country, it doesn't make sense to study in your house in Mexico and you don't live the experience to live in the other country.
Yes, interesting to come to have fun and to research not on the university. So, but I suggest to continue. And yes, now it's time to take scissors and make fingers of our dough, like cut this one, and then again make a dress. Also cut this one. And after you do it, you will have. I will show you this Martinichka.
How will you call your Martinichka dolls? Did you imagine any names?
Ah, very interesting question.
I will call my red one Masha. Hello, Masha.
So, and I would like to tell that our ancients make, I forgot to tell the previous, that they make dolls without any face because it's like a tradition and thoughts that if you will do with face your dolls, that evil or some bad energy put inside. And our ancients try to make without any face. And if you, for example, ask Google, the oldest Russian dolls, they were faceless. it's maybe some knowledge for when your friends ask why this doll without any eyes. You can say, oh, because the Russian.
Russia has a great culture.
Oh, thank you. And now my Martinichka looks like this. Not so good, but Martinichka. I will send photo.
And for instance, if I would like to have not a girl, but a boy, I need to create some pants.
Yes, and please pay attention that you can make
Something like that. It's horrible, but
yes, but you can do the second one better, and maybe the third one. And
I don't know what happened because it's supposed to be that these stripes is 20 centimeters, but it's not enough. So I cut other ones.
Okay.
Maybe it's not enough thin, because you can see that mine's and Masha's, they're really thin, something like that.
Ah, yes.
Or maybe when you
Yeah, they are more.
Yeah,
yes.
or maybe
I do it like
your doll
this.
prefer to eat lots of tortilla and other Mexican foods, so maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, maybe.
Our Martinichka, they are vegan, something like that. I don't know.
Or maybe you can make boy from this Martinichka, strong boy.
This doll looks like after a night of tequila.
Friday, why not? Martinichka's Friday, and then you will do Monday Martinichka.
Crazy Mexican Martinichka.
Yes. And maybe you can go one Mexico and then Russia. Anastasia,
Mexico.
how are you? How you cut it? Oh, great.
Oh,
First
wow.
one is ready.
Yes. And now I see that you have the same color of it and the brown color, like the light brown. It's interesting that you chose the one color.
I didn't have the red one, so.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's maybe autumn Martinichka.
Oh, yeah, could be.
Yes. Oh, could be funny. Yes, I agree with Lada. You can share with us. Oh, Martinichkas. Really.
And Arfiana, we know that there was an earthquake in Indonesia and you live in another part. Yep. Are you safe? Is everything all right?
Yeah, we are safe because we live in Jakarta, so it's kind of far.
Okay, great to know that you're all right.
Yeah, also I already shared the donation poster to my friends too. It's a great initiative to create something like that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Earthquake. Can you predict it or maybe be ready or no? Wait. Afiana,
The earthquakes.
are you with us? Earthquake, yes. Because participant of School of Sustainable Business Strategy, he lose classes because sitting in shelter due to earthquake is so dangerous.
Yeah, it's very horrible. In 2017, we had an earthquake in my city. 3 of my friends died in the university. It was very horrible earthquake. Everything was moving. It's a horrible experience. Also, we have a volcano, active volcano, 20 kilometers from here, from my house.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So then,
Also,
there's a huge probability of any disaster, earthquake, volcanoes, and so on. It's like boiling point.
Yeah.
Like place where we are.
When I talk with people from other countries, they say, "Oh my God, Mexico always want to kill you."
Yeah.
Like a special game from Mexico, but not real game. Oh,
Yeah,
not computer game, but real one.
like Jumanji all the days.
Yes.
Yes. Like staying alive after visiting Mexico.
How many lives
Sorry?
you in this game?
I think that we have two more.
Like a cat, maybe 9.
Yeah. It's very crazy to live in Mexico.
Some people say it's crazy to live in Russia.
Maybe I have a suggestion why it's crazy to live in Mexico and in Russia too, because in Mexico, people who live in Mexico discovered tequila and in Russia vodka, and it's like for one reason to.
Actually, we are very similar to the Russians. I have a lot of Russian friends, and always we share the same way of thinking that to survive to the city, to survive to the government. They say the only difference is that we have snow almost all the year, and you have sun almost all the year.
Mm, yes. And could you please give the example the same way living of Russian or maybe thinking when you understand it? Oh, it's we are typical Russian or Russian typical Mexican. No.
Yeah, for example, in the way to drink alcohol, it's like, okay, we drink at the same levels, no? The different drinks, but we drink a lot, not Russians and Mexicans. And other thing is the familiar traditions, no? In Mexico, the family is the most important, no? And in Russia, I sometimes, no, always, is almost the same. The family is very, very strong, no? And also we have a lot of problems that are similar to Russia. For example, the matchings is similar than in Russia. In Mexico, we have it a lot. The corruption too. It's like, but it's like, for example, when I talk with people from Europe, it's like they have all, no? They have all the security, they have all very good, no? But I think that that is bad, no? Because you lose the sense to live, no? And to live in a countries that in Mexico and Russia that are similar, there is a lot of people that live in poverty situations or living in extreme situations. So you have more love to the life, no?
Oh. And now we're talking. I start do the next one again. Step 1
Okay.
centimeters and make treats. I think girls have already finished, but suggest you to also join us.
I was correcting the other doll. It looks, I
Don't
think,
forget
better.
to cut the ends to make dress of your dolls.
Okay.
I will send photo in WhatsApp.
I decided to make a couple, so there will be one boy and one girl.
Oh. And which color you prefer to make boy?
As I told before, this red one, her name is Masha. So hello,
Okay, hello.
Masha. So it will be a girl, and this man, it will be boy.
Okay.
Do you have any ideas about the name? Probably.
Mm,
You decided that the white will be the boy.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Maybe we have a Russian name. Maybe there will be some Mexican or Indonesian name for the boy. Any ideas?
a traditional Mexican name of men's is Juan.
One.
One like Ivan in Russian.
Ivan.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ivan.
Wow, we have so many traditional name here. Even we don't have any traditional name, but we have so many mainstream name here. Yeah, for Iwan, there is one in Indonesia. No, what I mean is there is name like that Iwan in Indonesia. So yeah, it's Indonesian name too.
Oh.
I thought that the most spread name in Indonesia sounded like Muhammad. No?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So Muhammad is definitely from the prophet because our majority is Muslim. So yeah, it's why. or maybe if you know like Dimas is one of student in sustainability business too.
Yeah, yeah.
Dimas,
Mhm.
yeah, Dimas is Indonesian name. Also like Rifai that you help right now is Indonesian name too.
Oh.
And maybe now we can make story later when we do our Martinishkas and write their name. So, dear friends, maybe let's talk about stereotypes about Russia. Do you have stereotypes? And for Anastasia, we suggest to tell something stereotypes about Mexico and Indonesia. And also, we with Lada will tell stereotypes about Mexico and Indonesia. And now I make body and fixation of our dolls.
Actually, I've watched the cartoon. It is called Coco, something like that. I think it's a great
Yeah.
example of Mexican culture, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry. I'm agree with you. Coco represents a hard date or a hard celebration of Mexico that is the Day of the Dead. But we see the dead as something very beautiful, no? And Coco represents that, no? That we have the opportunity to meet our dead people in November 1. No, from October 31 to November 2. They they arrive to the earth again and we see them and we interact with them because they think that is the love, no, that represents that, no. But it's hard dates because a lot of people is crying for their dead people and that, no. But actually we have a flower. It's called cempasúchil. It's an orange flower that it only grows in that season. And it's the most beautiful flower that I ever seen for the color, not for the form.
Yeah.
So
And
interesting.
do you know any stereotypes about Indonesia?
None.
I know
I
that
heard
it's
one time
really hot.
that is what?
I know that it's hot in Indonesia. Arfiana, am I right?
Yeah, it's hot, but not that hot. Sometimes, if we're in the morning, the degree will be like 25 Celsius, and in the night too, it will be like
Oh,
21 to 24 Celsius. But in the middle of the day, it will be 34, 33, up to 35 degrees. So yeah, it's
wow.
different.
But always looks like Russian summer with compared temperature.
And how is for now? Are your countries, Mexico and Indonesia, are open their border for coronavirus or
Yeah,
closed?
yeah. Mexico is open for everyone.
Mm.
Actually, we never close the borders, and I agree with that. But the problem is that we cannot travel to other countries, only to the USA, Turkey,
Mhm.
and Tanzania, creo. Tanzania in Africa.
Ah, yeah. Mhm.
And by the way, where Mexicans prefer to go to the have rest? For example, a lot of Russian prefer to go to the Turkey, and it's like a joke that Turkey and Russian countryside. And what about Mexico?
So, really?
Yes, in Russia there are a lot of people like to go to the Turkey during their holiday, no, their summer holiday, for example.
Yeah, I went to Turkey in the summer to meet my Russian friends because they were not able to travel to Europe, and it was like, okay, which country is only open for Russians? And it was Turkey.
Yes, because Russian likes Turkey very much, and in this summer Turkey was open only from the 1st of August. Before Russian go to the Russian resort Sochi and Crimea, Crimea, the famous
Crimea,
resort.
the famous Crimea. And which other stereotypes have the Russian people from Mexicans?
Uh, Very interesting. Let's see. maybe that you are always happy and that you are always active. It's like a joke maybe in Russian that then person became so active and they say, oh, you looks like Mexican, your behavior looks like Mexican, become so active and say, hello, let's go do something like this one. The first
Yes.
stereotypes and the next stereotypes maybe cactus, that in Mexico there are a lot of cactus. No, like this one.
Yeah, we eat cactus.
Mm.
And
It's
how
one
is-
of my favorite food.
Oh, great. And what do you do? You clean? Or maybe with sugar, with salt? How you...
We prepare it with salt and lemon to the tacos, for the tacos, in a barbecue, in a soup, in a pasta, in, I think that is all the ways.
Oh, great. Now I will cut in the fingers and eat. And you are cactus fan. I think
Yeah.
do the same with potato.
Oh,
Potato in salad, potato in soup, potato. Where we use the whole dish with potato, fried potato.
and hookah, no?
Hmm?
Hookah too, no? The sisha, or how do you call it in Russia?
Hookah.
Hookah
things.
or kalyan.
Hookah Korean.
Ah,
We also call it hookah sometimes. It's some kind
Okay.
of hookah place is special in Russia where we can just smoke.
yes, but a lot of Russians prefer to hookahs sitting on the parking space near the open mall. It's like if you talk about not pupils, maybe students of the first or second year education, they prefer to come to the car, open door, and sitting near the parking space near shopping mall, waiting when police come to say hello, what are you doing here? And they say nothing, nothing, goodbye. Like typical Russian activities for students. They think that it's so cool when you're sitting in hookahs near the shopping mall.
Something about cool and nice guys as they think.
Yes.
They just prefer to attract some girls, I guess. So.
Yes.
Was car, hookah.
I remember one time that I was in the
So it will be
metro.
wow.
Wow. Oh.
I'm sorry. You can
I
continue. I'm
remember.
sorry.
I remember one time that I was in the metro in Moscow,
Oh.
and some strange people say me, "You are Mexican?" Yes. And he say me, "Why you don't have mustache?" I was like, "No, I don't use mustache." Why? It was like, because not all Mexicans have mustache, and all Mexicans doesn't have their hat, and they are short. And he said me, "No, you are not Mexican. You are lying to me." It was, "No, really, I'm original Mexican. Look, I have my ID here." And then, oh, wow. It was like, maybe the Russians have the stereotype that Mexicans are small and they have mustache and their hat and their donkey. I don't know. But
Maybe.
what was the first time, no? So it was like, okay.
Actually, there was a football match. I guess it was between Mexico and Brazil during the FIFA World Cup here in Samara. And unfortunately, Mexico lost. Sorry. And there were many Mexicans that at least, I don't know, 30% of all spectaculars, they were Mexican. And there were many, I don't know, those your national hats, as you mentioned before.
Yeah,
and
the
those
mariachi.
special, yeah, mariachi, yeah, something like that. And many Mexicans, they were so, I don't know, people like just enjoy the life. They were smiling all the time, such like, I don't know, positive people.
But when Mexico lose, they sit near the stadium and crying.
Yeah.
It was
Uh,
so sensitive event when the big Mexican guy sit down near the stadium and cry, and the Brazilian guy come to say, "Why are you crying? Please stand up." And he say, "Well, you are from Wiener. Please go from me."
Yeah, I remember that match. I was working in Barcelona, and there was a Brazilians in the hotel, and they say me, Mexican, come with us, don't cry. We are friends, we are Latin Americans. It was very funny. It was in Samara, no? The match? Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the funniest match because two fans of country were very funny before the game, and it's so cool because the previous game was not so funny sometimes. For example, if you talk about Australia and Denmark,
Yeah.
for me, Australians so crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the Australian fans. He took a lot of beers and tried to come to the stadium, but it's not allowed to come with his own beers and like shout like this one. It's not so cool. So I have to. What about you?
I'm still doing the second one because I had mistakes.
Great, Anastasia.
Yeah, I made the male and female as well, as Lada.
I also will do
Yeah.
our. Oh, men. Sorry. The men or our story.
Asha, do you have boy and girl, or just girls, or just boys?
Now on no, just boys it's not allowed, only boys and girls or girls. I will do the again boys like you, and then we will like
Okay.
later, and I will make stories maybe in summer school account for person who unfortunately don't about our life. Maybe they will do it later and open business for preparing the activities later. Or maybe open their own business in your country for preparing Russian souvenirs. And what about your stereotypes about Russia, Arfiana or Leonardo? Because we with girls interesting, it's bear or something interesting, not bear.
Mm. For me, the first time, I think that my stereotype of the Russians was that they are very serious people, that always they are sad and angry.
Why?
Because I suggest that was for the weather and the quality of living, no? But after I went, it was like, oh no, the Russians are similar to Mexicans. And which other stereotype? Ah, yes. Well, I was scared because I suggest also that the Russians, almost all Russians, has 2 meters of height, and that always they want to pretend to fight with you and that things, no. But no, actually no. And the vodka too. That I suggest that always they drink vodka and they went drunk all the time.
And
Did you drink vodka when you visited Russia?
Sorry?
Did you drink vodka when you visited Russia?
Ah, yes, a lot.
what hardest for you, tequila or vodka?
For me are the same. The same impact when you drink it. The problem is that one time I mix vodka and tequila at the same
Oh,
time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
how you was alive?
Because it was a game in a karaoke bar in Moscow. It was called Sisha's Bubble. And there was a game that the people who drinks more, we will win a bottle. So my friend told me, "You're Mexican, you always drink tequila. Come on, we are going to win a bottle." And so I accept the mission and we won.
Oh,
But I finished very, very drunk.
but you
Some
became
cool stories from Russia.
yes.
Yeah, I like it too much, actually. It's supposed to be that the last year in March, in spring holidays. Well, we have it, our plane tickets with my friends to go to Russia, but now for the coronavirus is stopped. So we have until April of this year to use it, because Aeroflot gives us the chance to travel until April of this year, but actually we don't know what is going to happen.
But maybe later the borders will open and you will come to make again competition.
Yeah,
That bar.
because we already pay for everything, the hotel, the tours, the the plane tickets inside Russia, the train tickets, and
And what
everything
cities would you
was.
like to visit?
Sorry?
What cities would like to visit during your trip?
St. Petersburg, Moscow, Samara, and Novosibirsk.
Novosibirsk. Why?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Novosibirsk, it's quite far.
Yeah, it's far, but it's Siberia. And we wanted to go there.
You want to make photo like this one with Russian bear?
Yeah. And we decided to go in that season because there is some regions that have snow in that season. And it's not very cold for us. But we don't know what is going to happen.
Interesting tactic.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah. Here is the doll.
Great.
I think that looks better than the other one.
Monday and Friday or what if you and after? It's like memes you make, memes Martinichkas.
We will need to take a picture showing our Martinichka dolls,
But
okay, when everyone will be ready. And Arfana, you also should turn on your camera just for taking picture, okay? Later.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank
hello. You can stay with camera and speak with us. What about your stereotypes about Mexico, by the way? But you think, no, why I switch on my camera? A lot of questions to me. No. But let's share your emotion. What do you think about Mexico and which your stereotypes? Now you switch on your mic. Please switch on your mic. Oh, I saw the picture in WhatsApp.
Mine.
Great. Oh, it really looks like a toy for Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Great. So, Artiana, what about your stereotypes about Mexico?
Arfiana, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Great.
What do you think? Which Mexican are they? Are happy? They are active, or others? Others?
Have you ever been in Mexico, Arfiana? Or no?
Or in Russian?
No, but I have an NGO here, and we have International SDG Summit, and we invite a speaker from Mexico. So yeah, that's it. But I didn't go to Mexico, so okay, I don't know it my first. So in the future, maybe I will go to Mexico.
Oh, and what you will?
We are waiting for you.
Yeah, of course, I'm waiting for you to go to Jakarta.
You live in Jakarta, no?
Yeah, in Jakarta.
What's the
It was
population of
horrible.
Jakarta?
It's a lot, no?
Population?
Yep.
Population. We are so since we are the city and like the so many government here, we are like the central of Indonesia. So I'm not sure about the population because we are like really so many people from the another region is come to Jakarta to search for living and for the work and for the wage too, because in Jakarta the wage is high than most region in Indonesia. So yeah, I'm not sure about it.
Thanks. Is everybody ready with the
No.
dolls or not? Okay.
Something happens with the arm for the doll.
What happened?
Is what?
This arm.
Oh, it's maybe this arm say, please give me tequila again.
Uh-huh. I don't know what happened
Or
with
maybe
this.
hello.
But this is almost done, I think. Well. Well, they are ready. How do we?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I can make a print screen maybe when you
Ah, okay.
try to find where is it. So let's wait. Maybe like this one.
Arfiana, are you ready? Let's take a
Yeah,
picture.
Narda, what about you?
let's go.
Oh, thank you. So, are you ready? Please take it not. Okay. Do you want to show your face, Leonardo? Okay.
Ah,
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I hope I do it. I will check now. So let's maybe. Yes, cool. I will send the photo in our chats later. So, do you have maybe questions or suggestions or would like to ask something? Please.
No, thank you.
Thank you for joining.
it was
Yeah,
great.
I will create it after seeing the records.
We'll be waiting for your dolls.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And please send us.
And don't forget that tomorrow we will also have cultural program, and I guess there will be some walking too around Samara city, something like that.
Wow, amazing. Can't wait for tomorrow.
If you like it and you hope you like today's class also. And today's day, because you have classes, you will have classes. And I wish you to have fun during the other day of school and also to have fun Friday today. I hope you will rest a little bit and have a good weekend. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
See you. Thank you very much.
See you.
Bye-bye.
And have
Bye-bye.
have a great class,
Bye-bye.
Leonardo.
Yeah. Thank you.
And see you
Bye.
girls tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.